Hello, I'm Larry Makovich, IHS Markit Chief Power Strategist, and I'm hoping to see you this year at IHS CERAWeek in Houston from March 6th through 10. Now, of course, Wednesday and Thursday are the days that we start to address some of the electric power issues, and we've got a great lineup this year of speakers and topics that I hope you can join us to discuss and listen to other folks' opinions. So we're going to kick the Thursday day off with a panel of U.S. And European power CEOs. So we've got the CEO from Duke, Lynn Good, as well as the CEO from Edison International, Pedro Pizarro, who are going to give us some very different and interesting perspectives on what's happening in the U.S. And of course, we have folks like Peter Tiram and Isabelle Cochet that'll give us some European perspective. So we should get a very good idea about what leadership in the power business is thinking about these days on both sides of the Atlantic. Then as we get into some of our sessions, we're going to have a lot of experts and some IHS folks as well talking about some of the big issues facing the power business today. Now those issues range from how the pendulum politically has really swung as we move from an Obama administration to a Trump administration, and what does this really mean for climate policy, particularly as we expect a devolution of activity from the federal level to the state level. And of course, besides the climate issues, there's a lot happening in the technology space. We're seeing a lot of activity with regard to batteries and distributed generation and smarter grids. So we want to kind of get an update on where we are there and also try to anticipate how these are going to affect the trends that we're seeing in power markets today, particularly in the competitive power markets where we've seen over the past couple of years the merchant generation business model has been quite stressed with the way that prices have been suppressed by some renewable additions as well as some other market factors, including low natural gas prices, which we'll be talking about. Are they posed for additional cycling and increasing levels as the years go by? So when we put all these topics and people together, what I'm hoping is across the couple of days at CERAWeek when we're focusing on power, people are really going to get a good understanding of what's defining the business landscape in power and what's going to work and what's not going to work strategically as we think about the power business in the years ahead.